take a look at the forecast this morning. Darren, we got some wet weather out there on the roadways. How's it looking, and is it going to get even more so later today?
Later today, a little more than right now, but it's really Friday afternoon and Saturday again, when the majority of us are finally going to notice more widespread rain, more widespread impactful rain. Here's a good example of this morning. A time lapse from the mountains that sit above the Santa Clara Valley, where I'm standing right now. We're looking out towards the east. So you can see downtown San Jose's in there. That's Stevens Creek Boulevard, that straight line going across the view. This was right after sunrise today. Watch this little band of rain that comes across. Look at that. How cool does that look? Wasn't super impactful, didn't last long. We didn't necessarily get a whole lot of measurable rain out of that at all. And it's a good example of what Thursday morning's like. When we look at first alert Doppler, you can see there are a few isolated showers. If we look at the South Bay, we can actually track that little band of rain. That's what it looked like on first alert Doppler. You can kind of see the vantage point from Black Mountain looking out over the valley. And now we've got a little bit of rain that's held together over like the Dumbarton Bridge and working its way up to the San Mateo Bridge. But it's really isolated. Here's where things get more noticeable today. This is the afternoon. See right here? And the possibility for that is some of this could come in the form of an isolated thunderstorm today. But I want to skip ahead and show you Friday. Friday's a lot more impressive. And we're going to let this go until we get to like noon, 1 o'clock on Friday. And you'll see what the main event is right there. So if you haven't really gotten a whole lot out of this system yet, that's because the main center of the system hasn't come on shore. It's just been sitting out off the coast and spinning aimlessly out there, occasionally throwing us a shower. This is what it'll look like on Friday when the actual center starts coming on shore, and it'll be more widespread, the occasional isolated thunderstorm, and it'll take until really the end of Saturday before it leaves. So it's not going to rain that whole time, but there will be more rain from Friday afternoon into Saturday evening than we've seen so far. And just to kind of drive the point home, I'm going to use the virtual map just to put on the rainfall numbers. The grand total still yet to come of how much rain we could potentially see. The numbers look a lot more impressive than what we've already gotten. You probably get about close to an inch still in Santa Clara Valley. And the numbers go up as we go farther north, and we've got about 1.5 inches showing up there now, up in through the valleys of the North Bay. And keep in mind, these numbers are telling you what's coming primarily Friday and Saturday. Those are the 2 days when the rainfall does get a little more noticeable. All right, let's look at the 7-day forecast. And what we see when we look at that, if you're tired of this song and dance, by Sunday we're done. And then for the rest of the 7-day forecast after that, it looks pretty good. Sunny, low 70s, no more rain.